Welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee. This afternoon, Neyland Stadium, where Rocky Top plays in the background. Sailgating going on in the Tennessee River, and the Big Orange ready to open the season. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off started
all off season. This coach is saying the right things about worrying about it and focused on it and just worried about our team today. Let's be real. He's got to realize there is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
And then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
He does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game, make the defense tackle and wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because the body blow effect.
This quarterback part of their running game. Got enough for the first. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it, try to get his offense some positive yards.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buys a little extra time. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Release to the back. It's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job.
Frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, will just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards.
And the Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. A run for the quarterback.
Here comes the offense on
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
What should be designed run? There just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside. There was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They're losing it.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He
focus behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Leaves it with the running back.
They had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the area.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Shaking up the defenders.
It's Lewis.
And I think
He's got some space.
When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle.
And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And the offense stays aggressive.
Nearly time to catch up quick after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone.
Maybe making it where it's
Use the free fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
this offense.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't have time to go through his progression. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And it gets absolutely
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like a good rhythm. This passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
positions create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy's been able to do throughout his career.
And he's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes.
You got to love
Goes
that.
out of bounds at the 40.
How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you give him the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. You get some wide
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll run this play for this motion, trying to clear the picture. On the he is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, no gain on it.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. With the catch, it's Duke. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's just the golf, the timing, the rhythm. I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, whipping off an explosive run, get the... And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
He might want another play. With Kevin Connors in the studio. No time falling on the
Here's a quick update on a top 5 crash today. Henson is down, but don't rule out some late game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Fellas,
Thanks for the update on that. The open is know when it goes fine. The drive starts from the own 25-yard line. Through the air, it's Nolan. Intercepted, the defense is set up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. He's right downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Utah! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you got to finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. He'll bring it up. It's Lewis. He gets it across the 25 and the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Serious arm strength on that third down pass. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Like that was a good drive, but third down looking for room. It's Lewis. Shows him the stiff arm. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected.
Bro, can you...
Point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all off season.
Go to mom, please.
The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot
I want you to just stop in your
players
sleeves
on the
with
squad,
the
and they're going to put it
What you mean?
together, and that they'll get themselves
when
in
you
there.
see on top of that bench.
Oh, okay.
And the Volunteers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Through the air, it's Nolan. Caught near the sticks, it's Matthews. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest games of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there.
The Vols are on the move. Quarterback making checks. Going up top again. Makes the catch. It's Staley. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Tries to throw on first down. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Timing and better execution is just what the wide receiver needs.
His timing is right. Precise. You gotta know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Working that left side now. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Looking to buy time. Unleashes one. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. Fighting up and runs through another guy. QB got it himself. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Utes. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability. His wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to get the edge on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
That's caught. It smothers. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. This this time on target. At the 20, he's got space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Utah! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He rifles one deep down the middle.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, looking for the completion. The short hands, it's Staley. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Tosses it back. Caught near the sticks. It's Nolan. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on 2nd down. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Trying to beat the D deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He'll take another shot here. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Utes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. This time it's complete. Turning it on. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws for the tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen him do this, we've seen him do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively.
Takes it the other way. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Designed run for the quarterback. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Utes send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love celebrating that third down stop, forcing the punt team on the field, but there's nothing worse than when your punt team coughs the ball up and you give it right back to them, and now I got to come right back on the field. Man, it's demoralizing.
Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Utah, 33. Tennessee, 14.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. The short hands, it's Matthews. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Makes the catch. It's Staley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Now on the option. Now the pitch. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
There he goes. Past the 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utah!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Kentucky is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair. They're up 14 over the Judicials. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
To throw, it's Nolan. Rushes on him. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Throws to the back. And his 5th interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That receiver is going to think twice about running that same route again as this game goes on because he just got lit up. I'm not even sure how he held on to that ball.
Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
21.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Dampier. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Utes! And the stomping has commenced.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
21.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Sends it back in motion. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. Makes the catch. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Utes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Lewis. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Breaks the tackle. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle.
He's going for a big play downfield. Brings it in down the left side. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Volunteer. Once he got some room, it was over. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Bring in the heat. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Got enough for the 1st down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number one. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
The Utes will call on their punt team. Gets away from one. He's got space. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off play action on first down. Looking left. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't.
Lets it fly deep downfield. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play, and they don't recover the onside kick. This one is all but over. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. We'll send the tight end in motion. Toss to the left. And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts it down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll go to the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
And this offense stays aggressive, and listen, everybody likes it when it works. But now you are leaning on your defense, and this thing just got interesting.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Got a man, it's Selden. Breaks into the open. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
And he moves closer, trying to pull it out.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Touchdown ball! They move on top here in the 4th.
Now, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Direct snap. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.